this morning.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm setting up the
Got a
stream,
question
alright?
that's been on my mind. What if Jesus scrolled through my music? Would he hit skip or would he
I'll be
vibe?
back.
Let's talk about it. I got trappies bumping when I'm rolling through the city. Got that gospel on repeat when I'm feeling extra spiritual. But in between the songs I glorify the things I'm fighting. And I wonder what would Jesus think if he could hear them all. Hey, I claim I'm different, but my playlist tells another story. Got worship songs on Sunday, then the world Monday morning. I'm streaming tracks about the money, about the flex, the fame. They switch to praise and worship like I'm playing some kind of game. But what if Jesus really saw what I consume? The lyrics that I'm feeding to my heart inside my room. Would he see a follower, someone lost in contradiction, living double-minded with a spiritual addiction? Sounding holy in the church, but worldly in the streets. Having one foot in the kingdom while the other one competes.
I'm in the middle of building a deck in the backyard of this place that I'm renting. And yesterday as I was building, I was thinking about trading and hanging out and chatting it up with you guys. I really, I like hanging with you guys. I appreciate being part of this group and what you guys have to say.
Gotta check my heart, check what I'm letting in. Cause the soundtrack of my life should glorify him. If Jesus had my playlist, what would he find? Songs that build his kingdom on just noise or pass the time. Would he see a worshiper or someone playing both sides? I gotta clean up what I'm streaming, let his truth be my guide. If Jesus had playlist, would I be ashamed of the messages I'm feeding to my mind day after day? It's time to be intentional with every single choice. Cause what I listen to
we caught him being vulnerable on the stream, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he wanted us to say something.
No, I wasn't expecting anything.
I came in the tail end. So.
Welcome by this morning. I think too, when you have a bunch of people who just yakking with it, all that stuff, it kind of keeps you out of just being bored and clicking too fast. Yeah, that's a truth too. And it's nice to hear the different perspectives, even if they're different a little bit, but just kind of what everyone's seeing and kind of like, oh yeah, it's another angle to kind of view what's going on, or maybe there's something that you miss. Yeah. So kind of a little mini mastermind, if you will, in very informal terms. Is anybody able to sign into Trader?
I just signed in.
Try a different computer.
Golden truck. I said, golden truck.
Trail, you might have already mentioned this before, but what streaming platform are you using? What are you streaming on?
OBS in YouTube.
OBS.
Well, I use OBS and it streams to YouTube.
I see. Can you see if anybody is viewing it?
If I go on there, yeah. Usually there's like, cause like I can even set it up like a chat box or whatever. I just don't actively look at it because I know I don't have the numbers like that. But yeah.
I thought they were pre-recorded and then you post them. I didn't know you weren't like.
Yeah, so I do it live because it's less resources on my computer, I could say, for some reason. Um,
Mhm.
but there's times where, especially if I'm like in that conspiracy, I don't want it, whatever, I would just record it and then I upload it, but it takes longer, right? So there's pros and cons. If I pre-record it, it allows me to edit. But to be honest with you, I ain't trying to do like a lot of editing like that. So I could just mute things or hide my screen when I need to with OBS. So it makes it pretty easy, efficient.
Good stuff.
It's interesting that you use more resources recording than you do streaming.
You know what? That's the funny part too. Or at least I feel like it does, because I usually have issues um, when I'm doing that. But I don't know. It can't be because of storage though, because I got plenty of storage. So I don't know. But I think something had to do with my settings too, on probably what my recording output was versus the streaming. But
Yeah, you could probably look at how you're recording as far as are you recording a high resolution, or maybe you can dirty it up a little bit and use less resources.
I think that's
Because
probably what it was.
I know when we were streaming from our church and I set up vMix and everything looked nice. I test recorded, you know, the machine held. I mean, it was working because I mean, by then it was like 10+ years old.
Hmm.
Um, and one Sabbath morning, I pressed stream. The machine just promptly locked up. Everything went red.
Mm.
Nothing happened. I was like, what the heck? So we stopped the stream. I checked everything, hit it again. Nothing happened. So I went back to OBS because I had been streaming with OBS.
Hmm.
Um, but then when I checked into vMix, it said it's all uh, video card dependent. And at the
Mm.
time, I think my video card might have been 2 gigs of RAM, which when I got it, I thought it was a lot, but it was wanting something closer to, I can't remember if it was 8, I think. Um, so I had to go out and buy a new video card and them times when I was looking for it,
Hmm.
they would come available and they would be sold for 200-300 bucks. But all the jerkers would buy them up and then you'd see them back online a couple of days later for like, 900, 1,000, $1,200 for the same video card.
Mm.
So I ended up buying a used um, NVIDIA. Stuck it in
Gotcha.
there. It was a massive thing. Stuck it in and bam, screamed. But it was definitely video card intensive. But like I said, I didn't have that problem when I ran OBS.
OBS.
I had other issues with OBS,
Yeah.
but I was able to stream.
OBS itself just takes a lot of RAM too.
Well,
That's
my
not.
my my thing don't take RAM. My vMix doesn't take a lot of RAM. It takes
Oh,
it takes graphics card.
gotcha.
I was gonna say
So
that's not what it is.
mhm.
You should already know that, child, based on your uh learnings. This was one of the subjects on the AWS cloud education.
What, the graphics versus the RAM?
Mm-mm. The reason why live streaming uploads faster than recording and then upload later. When you're live streaming, um, basically I'm trying to put it in layman terms and not technical terms, so it will confuse you guys. But basically, live streaming, you're doing real-time uploads in small, tiny chunks up to the cloud, which, as you know, has unlimited storage to
Mm-hmm.
some circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And so, let's say you recorded your live stream in 10 minutes, but it's sending them per chunks for like the first 2 minutes. So when you're 20 minutes into the live stream, it's sent chunks for like the next 4 minutes and 6 minutes and so on until like a few minutes after you're done with the full live streaming, it will still take like 10 to 15 minutes, if not less, to upload the entire thing. But if you just upload it in one sitting and then if you record and upload it into one sitting and trying to like upload the entire file, now you're trying to send all of that data into one humongous chunk. So it doesn't matter how fast or how slow your computer is, live streaming will still be faster as opposed to recording the entire thing and uploading it.
Well, that part I get. I think the issue is like when my computer start doing freezing. You know when you guys say like, "Yeah, can't hear me," or it sounds like I'm breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
That usually happens when I'm recording, not live streaming. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, what type of computer you have again?
I got a Mac.
But it's old though.
Huh?
It's old, right?
It's not really that old. I think it's the M2 chip,
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're on M5
like
now.
the first generation M2 chip though. But there's some SMT on the bottom and Q making
M
the lower low.
M M2 drive or M2 drive, right?
M2 chip. Am I wrong? Is it not a chip?
Oh, I
It's a
don't know.
chip, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that Max had a drive called an M2 drive. So I was wondering if maybe that's what you're
Mm-mm.
saying.
Their
Like you had
processor is called
four or
M2,
5 years,
but
or
it's N.
Might be two, three at the most.
oh, okay, so it's not that old. Oh, okay,
No,
so
no, no.
oh, when people say old machine, well, when I think old machine, like mine, I think
10 years.
well, I think I found an email about 3 years ago that said it was 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
So mine are pretty old. I have a, I think I have a third generation 4i5.
You said what generation? Five?
Third generation.
Jesus. They're on like
Yeah,
11 now, aren't they?
they were 12 or 13, I think.
Yeah. Give it up.
Oh man, that thing works good. That's the ones that I built. I don't have any problems with them. It's the newer machines that I'm having trouble. But the newer machines that I have, I didn't build them, so I wasn't able to totally spec them out.
If you remember later, tell me which the settings you're using so I can help you tweak that for better streaming.
Repeat that.
If you remember later to bring it up when we're not trading,
Hmm.
I can help you tweak the settings to better optimize your streaming.
Hey, I don't mind having a second set of eyes. I think I recently did it, so it's better now. And the
Hmm.
reason why I know it's slightly better now is because when I look at my activity monitor, like the memory pressure is not as high as it used to be. But yeah, I'd love a second set of eyes for that too. To tweak it.
Okay.
I want to see.
I'm definitely buying this gap, by the way.
The
The
gap at
943
943.
one. Yep.
Yeah, I'm eyeing it.
Previous day lows, SMT. This is a A plus setup.
I just want to see two gaps, but I do like it.
ESS2.
Yes, does.
So you wanted to retrace into the gap and then buy, or you buying at
Mm-hmm.
139? Okay.
124 is
24.
the.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Set a buy limit.
I did, yeah.
Many units.
This is a really, really nice setup. So that's up to your discretion.
Five.
So
How much is the drawdown?
uh, there's a better question.
Yeah, I thought so.
Jesus, this thing is gone. It's uh, it's a lot. It's showing as 60, but because it's the Fair Valley gap is scooped with order blocks, it won't even reach half of that. But I guess there's no point now. Price is gone.
That stinks.
Wait,
Come
Oh,
back.
so you canceling the limit?
oh no, not yet.
What? Oh, can you share your screen?
I was actually coding something separately on my screen.
Oh,
But yeah,
then
I wasn't
ain't no pressure.
actively looking at it.
Oh, no pressure, no pressure.
It's coming back, man. It's coming back. I don't mind sharing. I was just saying you would see a shit ton of line of code into trading view. I'm doing two things at once.
Oh, okay. I like trying to look at the ES. I got you.
What are you using Trading View to? Sorry, not trade. Yeah, Trading View to trade, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think about
And
setting a
using it
buy
for
limit at 120, but that thing could go to 150 and then just go back up. Where are you getting in at, Nips?
124.
124. That's like the middle.
It's like 4 points difference.
Actually, no, it's at the top of the breaker now. I don't think it's coming back down to 124. If I can get 140, you're right, Tro. I take that back. I take that.
Because I see two
And
Is
gap
that
then
still
fills.
a? Is that
you're
still a plus setup?
140. Yep. My gosh. Okay, let me focus. I was distracted.
It goes back
The
to what Story
breaker
was saying, the
is the
leverage.
929 high. Oh, sorry. What?
Yeah, that's. No, you're right. You're right. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I didn't see that before. If I saw that, I would have gotten in
It's
at
not far now
150.
if you trust it. I don't know where you would put your
I
stop
do.
loss when using the breaker.
I put at 135. My God.
Nah, don't get in. Don't chase it now. But while you was talking, that would have been the time to get in if you was using that as a breaker. We'll talk about it later, but like I don't know where you put your stop losses on the breakers. I put it on the bottom of the breaker. So
Mhm.
if 150 was your entry, like your stop loss could have been like 132.
question. How low did it go just now? What was the low when it turned around?
Uh, 143.50.
Oh, 143.
Mm-hmm. It's just
These
that I
setups.
misjudge breakers sometimes, so I don't always use them. Just like get deeper retracements, but it seemed like that was
At the
pretty nice.
second leg now, the 946 candle is not breaking that. At least I don't want it. I don't think it'll break it. I'm considering getting in there half size. We'll see. was beautiful.
Hmm. See,
Remember earlier when I told you to look on a 15 and a 5 minute, or I wanted to cell phone? Yes, reach that, including.
yeah, I see that. But them equal highs too sweet, man. At 202. And there's equal highs on ES right now on
I think
the
I'm gonna hold off.
47 and 48 candle.
I'm gonna hold off to see if it gives 124 now. That was
Yeah,
just so beautiful. That was literally my perfect setup. A plus plus plus.
there's no news, right?
Mm-mm. There was unemployment claims at 8:30, and then
Nothing after
the
that.
orange man speaks at 4 p.m.
I'm going to set a. Yeah, my bottom is at 120. Stop loss at 090. But if it makes another high and goes to 202, then I'll close it. It's there.
I think it's gonna wait for the 5 minute gap, maybe.
Yeah. Because from once it gets to 202, I'm looking for a sell setup. Especially ES look like it's about to make new highs.
Um, that candle, the 946 one, it's the second leg order block.
Yeah, closing my bottom limit. I'm gonna just wait patiently. Be back.
All it takes is one distraction. Mm.
All right. Hmm. You think ES is gonna go for those Asia highs?
Most likely London Eyes for sure. Let's see what happens from there.
I really hope it doesn't, Because if it does, it's gonna drag NQ higher than what I want it to.
I mean, previous day lows were taken. That's like the strongest liquidity sweep there is.
That's true.
So I would look past that and look how deep prices on the midnight. If anything, after a London high sweep on ES might be like a short 50-point retracement. Part of me still wanted to sell at that same area at 232 at where it's at. It's crazy. Yep. The originally where I wanted to sell from. No drawdown. Beautiful.
30. Yeah, you wanted 32. It did hit 33.
You still have the buy limit at 140?
No, not right now. I'm waiting on a 5-minute gap now. Missed a 1-minute opportunity. So basically, the range from the bottom anchored to the top. I'm looking for a discounted entry.
Yeah.
So
From the
if it
bottom,
can,
that's 940.
yep, if it can reach down to 160, that would be beautiful. Before ES takes London's highs, I would trade that.
And that would be a buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said down to 160?
Yep, a
Still gonna.
long way to go.
But that's not 50% of the range.
It's not. It's one of the two Fair Valley gaps. And then right next to it, if you look at the two consecutive candles on the 5-minute, those are your order block. It might very well go below 50% range, but oftentimes it leaves the first gap.
Okay.
See, like right now, it's creating a smaller gap even higher at 195. These guys are
On
tricky.
on the 5 minute, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, close below it. Don't leave it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. There we go.
Hmm.
Calm down.
Wonder what that 30-second looking like.
Whoa.
Beautiful for some people.
That's 15 seconds, not 30 seconds.
Mm, it's even better.
Are you setting a limit for 160, or are you just gonna see what it looks like first?
Um, Not yet. Actually, I want to get in with two contracts.
At
I'm gonna get in with two
160.
contracts at 162. And then if it can get dig down deeper into the below 150s, I'll get in some more. I just got in with two contracts now. Let's see how far deep. All right, it's gonna reach 50%. Watch it reaches down to 124, man. I would be sick. Oh gosh.
Oh, this is a different kind of sick.
I'm thinking about
Wait, when I'm up $200.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad.
thinking about
You
shorting
got in
right
with
here.
2 macros?
Yep.
I'm thinking about shorting right here.
The liquidity hasn't been taken yet. Be careful. Wait for ES to take London highs.
Probably right. I think pushing with some velocity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It didn't take the high.
Yeah. Why are we not getting out right here?
Go ahead if you want. I mean, that's $200.
It didn't take the high.
I'm not, but go ahead. Because you can just wait for the next setup.
Yeah.
Build a little bit of cushion.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna have to fade you guys.
I don't think that SMT is going to hold. As a matter of fact, I'm
Top,
going to add 3 more.
top SMT or bottom?
There's one on top.
Man, he's selling and he just added 3 more on the buy. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, follow your heart.
I'm gonna follow my heart and watch y'all.
Although we're just a little zone that I drew up, I'm looking for probably around 260 or so. Rather, well, at least 257, 258, thereabouts.
Mm-hmm. Much better. It's $4.
Oh, Nipsey, you might get it.
Might. Okay.
Like I said, guy said it's not even a question.
Bro, this is what I look for every week, every day. I only get these happenings twice a week. Make room for the truck.
Dig squad look like it's going up.
You should be back in profit now. If
Yeah,
not
I'm in
break even.
profit.
Sweet.
But that's right around your entry area too, so of where you
Yes and no.
pyramided. Not
Mine.
your first one, but the
Oh
second
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know where it averaged you
My
at. But
164.
say we could both close here and be winners.
Nah, bro. Boy.
I think that's what Senior said, rooting for everybody to win.
What's annoying and disheartening is that, bro, literally at 9 a.m. Was it 9 a.m.? When I posted in the chat, I said that I wanted to get in a sale at 2:32 at 8:57 a.m.
You did say that.
Pure point accuracy, but that's all good.
I mean, I see both sides for two things, man. The Asia's high on ES is clear, and this was also an area of interest for us as well. So
I think it's because the previous day lows that just makes me ignore everything else. I prioritize that over the sessional highs and lows.
you might be right.
Man, the way it's playing with both of you guys sucks.
Yeah, but you know what we're
I
both
mean,
doing?
Well, it
Following our
depends on.
systems,
Yeah, I'm
though.
about to say.
That's what
Okay,
I'd
at
say.
least I love that. I love that, and at least to say that y'all lost.
But if I lose, it won't
I
be
mean,
a
I'm
big one. It'll be a small
sounds
one.
good. Currently sitting 60 points in profit. I'm
Yep, took me out.
It's not playing against me.
Oh, it
I
broke.
told you that SMT wasn't gonna hold. They're both just made new highs, and the year's about to decline in highs.
So would you still stay in it, or would you be looking to get out? Trump,
No, I got caught. I'm
out of
out of it.
you out of it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
got stopped out on that spike up just now. I'm gonna be pissed if it goes my way though. Now, but I'll wait for another setup. As long as we're not above 256, I'm still bearish, but I need another setup for me to sell. Otherwise, it could just keep going up. Look at that.
Well,
It's just
you're
playing with
Jesus
emotions, man.
Christ.
you're still in it though, right? Sorry, Neps.
Yup. Diamond hands, baby.
Let me know if there's another setup. Or are you still waiting for it to go? You're not waiting for it to go low. You're waiting for it to go up.
Hmm. I got in at a pretty solid spot, so I'm not really tripping about it.
And but then you added more.
Yeah, when I added it, brought me up to 164.
See. Would this be 50% of the new range where it is right now, 192?
There is no new range.
Oh, okay.
The range remains the same. That's called a dealing range. The top and bottom, meaning that if it doesn't break drastically away from it, it's still considered as the dealing range.
Oh, okay.
So it could create small ranges inside of it, but none of that. That's all noise.
Oh, okay. Just trying to see where the next entry would be. I'm guessing 154.
154? That's
Yeah,
even lower,
that's a
isn't it?
That's a
that's
real
that's
number.
50%.
If it goes 154, it's coming down.
Uh, I'll wait until in 4 minutes until a new 15-minute candle begins. Because they might be engineering a 15-minute fair value gap just to use that and continue higher.
S&T at 1007. I can't say my stop loss was too tight on this one. If it does go down.
Mm-mm. The stop loss out a few bodies, bro.
What a gap is filled from Tuesday's regular trade. Now this gap is
Oh,
filled. Yesterday's gap is at 372.
Two more minutes until the new 15-minute gap. So I wouldn't be surprised if it dips down below 170 again after 10:15.
What? You're not using the 958 candle as an order block?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it look like it's going up. Car, you in this buy?
No, I'm not in. No.
If I'm a believer in longs, I don't want 10-11 candle to be taken. I want that to be protected.
I was looking for another setup.
You got equal highs again on these 1 minutes. If it comes down again, then I know its price is doing similar to what happened yesterday with this time distortion stuff. The XY is going down. That should support higher prices. I'm trying to scalp this buy, right? See if we can get the newer highs.
You're still in your buy position, yeah, Nips?
Yep.
You got diamond hands.
What was your entry? What price?
Yeah, 164.
Are you able to hear me?
I
Can
didn't
hear
Now we
hear
you.
are.
you.
Look on the 5 minute. You'll see the fair value gap that it retested.
There's
So, Charles,
two.
you said you
Sorry, I was away from my computer. All right. I initially got in at 161 at that fair value gap, but I was open for it to come down a little lower at discount. So afterwards, I ended up adding a little bit more. So now my overall entry price is 164.
Gotcha.
so Charles, you said you were scalping a buy
Yeah,
and you got in at 200,
202. About that.
and then you're targeting that high, 243.
I'm targeting 242, but I want to see it to get above 230, where those equal highs are.
Mhm.
And it's playing too many games for me. So if it gets close to 230 again and then try to come back down, I'm gonna close it. But because it's a scalp, anyways. And my stop loss is at 172, but I really want that 1020 candle to hold. I really don't want it to
Mhm.
come back down to like 190, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But this is what happened yesterday. We was looking for sales.
I don't think I
Is
was
anybody
as convicted yesterday. What did you
is
say,
anybody
Mango?
else hearing that feedback?
Yeah, Rancho.
All right.
Swinging around the hour open.
It's just playing
So,
too much.
oh, and this is
Yeah, nothing looks good. Well, DXY is dropping hard, which should, like, price should be bullish right now, but it's having a hard time. And I don't know why. This is a hard resistance liquidity run, which makes trading not easy. Yeah, this is not good.
You got out?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. We are still playing around in that big, massive 4 hour, 1 hour gap that was created on Monday.
Yeah, it's I saw that this morning and I thought to myself, like price hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what price been tripping this whole time.
It's come down to about the mid range and NQ. Well, same for ES too, and then kind of just gotten stuck in there.
Yeah, I'm abandoning this bullish thought. This is the same exact thing that happened yesterday. Price just kept going up, and then it just eventually dropped.
For what it's worth, there is a bearish 4 hour fair value gap, 2 o'clock candle from this morning.
Yeah, that's where all of us wanted to sell from too. Yeah.
You wanna hear something crazy?
Nope.
No, it doesn't have to do with current price action.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I wanted to hear you got out.
No, I'm still in it.
Oh boy. This does look like the same thing that happened yesterday when you caught those big sales.
Mm-hmm. Try do you care to see something, or you just gonna try to get in another trade? I don't want to have to repeat twice.
No, I could talk. You could show me something.
All right. On a 1 minute, look at the 803 low.
803.
Yep. And then the 835 low.
Hold on.
That's an
That's
SMT.
that's a SMT, right?
You said 803 and a what?
835.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to use that as a liquidity sweep, what would you have entered for a buy
If
right
I
after
were to use
835?
this, if I was to use after the 835 as a liquidity sweep, I wouldn't. For my setup, probably wouldn't have buy until 9:15. But because I look for two gaps. So,
This is true.
so otherwise, but then I would have not do it because I would have waited till 9:30 open. So,
Good.
for me to buy, the best entry was when you call out the bullish for Vega. That
Hmm.
happened at 9:29. That was the best entry.
So remember I told you that I'm still playing around with it, but I'm trying to model the bot as closely to the 2022 model. And so 830 run took out the 803 lows. It used that as a liquidity, which was also SM3. I mean SMT. So the bot entered at the 845 candle for a buy.
At what time?
845.
It bought at 8:45.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me show my screen. It's beautiful, man. It makes me excited now. I really want to work on it full time for real. Let me
Nice.
know when you can see my screen.
Yep.
All right, right here. So all of the markings, I made them invisible because I don't want a lot of things on my screen. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense. I can tell what's happening without seeing it. So it bought here and it exit right at this high for 50 points because I have it to risk 25 points and
Mm-hmm.
target 50 points. So this morning, boom, this would have been a first trade, $500 because it's only using five macros right now. And then it got in this trade earlier. Now I'm trying to look deeper into the code as to why it didn't get in here at this fair value gap, but instead it targeted this fair value gap. So that's something that I have to fix. So it's currently in this trade, and the stop loss is set for 25 points. So it's about to get kicked out pretty soon.
Hmm.
25 points is right here. Yeah, it might get kicked out. But yeah, I'm working on it on past and future trades. Trying to like decode certain things that I like and I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So for instance, for from February 1st to current today, only using five macros, it would have profited $2,800. And there are certain other settings that I can use to help better those numbers. For instance, here it would have profited $3,500 based on the strength of displacement and which fair value gap it enters. So it's not perfect yet, but in the long run,
I mean, that's
I would
great.
want this.
Even with the few
Yeah.
trades, it would it's profitable. That's the important thing.
Yep. And imagine if I were to do it with only one contract instead. This is one macro contract. So this would be
Oh, it's been
risking.
using one macro and it's up 4,500.
No. It was using five.
Okay, okay,
So I was risking $250 per trade to make 500.
gotcha.
So right now I have it risking $50 to make $100 per trade
Mm-hmm.
right here. And in the span of 2 months from February to March, it would make $700.
Nice.
So if you were to slap $300 in there and just let it work, it would be profitable. But I want a higher win rate or
Mm-hmm.
profit factor is what I'm really focused on. 1.8 is what I'm focused on. And this is I've only been working on this for like 5 hours, by the way.
For what?
I've only been working on it for about 5 hours.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
It's
so
amazing.
I'm really gonna try to finalize it, man. I didn't know it would be this easy and fun, but I'm actually having fun now.
Good stuff, man. Listen, there's people out there who wish they can just be profitable taking 5 trades a year, you know. Not everybody's gonna be day traders.
Realistically, once I fully make a career switch, I may have to work in person, so I won't be able to be on the chart. I hope to make it fully functional by then.
Hmm.
So it nicked that 15-minute BC that I was waiting for. Now I'm definitely looking forward to create new highs.
New highs?
Mm-hmm.
You still bullish?
Heck yeah.
I don't see how you can be bullish, bro.
My stop loss is at 130,
Well, technically,
128.
technically, it is bullish because there is no, it hasn't broken anything to the downside.
Come on, senior. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, it hasn't broken anything to the downside. So I mean, still,
Here is my question. The downside is like 100 points below your entry. You waiting to see if it breaks 100 points before saying like, okay, this is over.
That thing.
um,
No. Mm.
so typically you would have a setup, and your setup would account for all of that. So I mean, whether it's 50 points to the downside or 20 or 100, if your setup is not there, you wouldn't be taking any trade.
I have a question. As a matter of fact, it came to mind when you were showing the bot thing and how you have it set to risk 20 to make 50 ticks. Um, why don't we look at it as percentage
You can.
instead of like extra ticks? Because then the percentage will would tell you how much to risk. No.
Percentage as in the price, like the range, price range percentage, or the balance percentage, like to say to risk 2% of your total balance.
To the percentage of the range.
Uh, I that to me, I hope this answers your question, but that's what the discount and premium is, meaning
Mhm.
the 50% mark.
Mm.
So that's why most of the times I wait to get into a discount. If I'm in a buy, I'm waiting for it to dip below 50% for price overall to be underneath midnight open.
Do you see this
Mm.
candle?
Yep.
Yeah.
But Junior, when you say percentage, percentage of what are you talking about? Percentage of what?
This thing is
of
tanking,
of the
man.
range. So of the range. So if if we set up a range and we said we're getting in at whatever the discount is, um
This thing about to go to
um
hell.
but the risk, like you were like before when I was married to the points, you were telling me that sometimes risking 20 points makes sense because that's 20% of the range, but sometimes risking 20 points is only like 10% of the range. which means your risk needs to be adjusted so that it could risk, the entire range if you're gonna take advantage of the range.
Yeah, I do that oftentimes, which is why I said if it's a large ranging day to use 2 to 3 macros. Um, for that to make sense is let's say if if my stop loss for me to be completely wrong is about 20 points, I'm risking like a full mini 10 macros, right?
Hmm.
But if it's like 50 to 60 points, I jump down to 2 to 3 macros max.
Mm.
I don't use percentage, but it's the same thing. So I hope that answers your question. So in this trade, one, because
I'm
I
saying,
got in so high, I only use 2 macros because the range for the stop loss is so wide. It's literally like 70, 80 points.
is the bot set up to do that?
No, it's not. It's set up to give me an option to do fixed uh stop loss and take profit areas.
Okay.
Before I had it set to automatically set the stop loss based on the displacement leg. And then
Hmm.
the take profit would be the next liquidity zone, which means London highs, Asia highs, PM session highs, so on and so forth.
Right.
But the only tricky thing is that's hard to code on Pine script
Hmm.
because there's something that's called memorization. So meaning that if the high was already if price came close to the high and it dropped down,
Hmm.
and it were to come up near it again, it wouldn't memorize that it never took it out. So there was a lot of fault in that. So there were some trades that would run for 500 points and it would never nick me out. And
Mm.
so it would come back like 2 days later and then kick me out from being in profit. So it's Pine script is old.
Hmm.
It's annoying to code with. So that's why you have to be like very specific. You can't leave a lot of nuances based on like the human eyes. You have to be like, if not, then this
Okay.
type of thing. So it would
Yeah.
only make sense for me to do like a fixed stop loss or a fixed take profit.
Okay. Yeah. So if not, then this makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
But also too, at least a part of that too, when you talk about percentage, like the
I'm cooked, by the way. Sorry, senior. I'm fully cooked. All right, carry on.
you're in drawdown or you just got a break
No,
even.
no, I got out the trade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if like these candles today, these ranges, I mean, I mark out a percentage
Not for the faint of heart.
because that's my system, right? But it also works in Asia. I still mark out percentage, but now then in Asia, I can risk. I mean, I could run 11 macros in Asia, and I couldn't do more than maybe 2 or 3 macros, maybe four if I wanted to be super risky here in New York, because Pierre said that the ranges are so big.
But
So you can use percentages, but you also need to look at the end of the day dollar and cents too. So you got to look at points. Is this range 50 points or is it 200 points? So you gotta look at the points. Now
Yeah.
with
I
my
know. I
system,
know. We do
Mhm.
that. I was asking specifically about the bot. I know we do that.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make those decisions in real time, but this thing
Yeah.
is it's not a human brain.
Gotcha.
When
Gotcha.
when you're mechanical, it's just get in here, get out there, and it's hard coded, mechanical. And whether you do it or not, whether you're clicking the button or not, but then when you add nuance to it now, then you can say, you know what, I can hold it an extra 5 points because this is a zone up here and such, and those are the kind of things that we can make um, on the fly. That changes it from being purely mechanical to then now being something else. So if this thing goes back up, it's coming into my zone that I've marked
it
out.
is not going back up.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are. It's
I marked these zones from back around uh,
Are you looking at it?
94. Oh, I'm seeing it, but it's coming. It's just coming to the step that I marked up. That's all I'm saying. I didn't mark anything to the top side.
Listen, senior, you were right yesterday. Why can't you be right again today?
That's true.
Um,
Uh, ah, listen, man. That is the same thing that happened yesterday. Choppy as heck before the drop down. Before the drop down. All right, I got my therapy session, man. That I'm about to get ready to go to. So I will catch you
All right.
guys later. Let me see.
I'll be
Let me
right
double
back.
check, make sure it's not canceled. I recovered some of my losses, but I'm still red for the day. But it is what it is. Yeah, I just got my reminder. Yeah. So, I'm gonna wait probably till the PM session to pull the trigger on anything. Um, honestly, I did follow my rules, get in the first time, and that was I got stopped out at 10:07. Part of me feel like I should have got back in just to test it out when it got back around these highs, but then I could do about it now. The only other setup I had was the 1027 candle, and that would have been a sell at 24,200 with my stop loss at 24,229, which it would have been 2 or 3 points away from it before this drop. So that
Mm-hmm.
1040 candle was nasty anyways. So I can't
It
say
was.
that I would have redid that because even the 200 I didn't like it because there was equal highs at 1015 and 1016. And so I thought it was going to at least make one more high. But man, man, it's all
But
good.
here's the thing.
hmm
Why would ES go this close to London highs and I take it?
Um, remember the whole concept with the three drives high?
Uh-huh.
Three drives high is the
I know what it is.
same as taking liquidity. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I know what you know what it looked like. A lot of people know what it looked like, but it's considered the same as taking liquidity because of people like me who would either get stopped out or get scared of the trade. So it takes a stab at it once, two, three times, and then eventually go back down. But I think the most important thing here was we both had the 232 as an areas of interest. Um, but I think because of that previous day low that got
Mm-hmm.
taken, it was SMT. And this is what I talk about when I say not every SMT is a full on reversal, it also causes retracements. And
I know that. I said that too.
okay, so I think what is happening is similar to what Doc talked about. It's just tricky inside of this Monday's 7 a.m. candle where Trump spoke and it just all went up. I think was just still bearish. It's just not making it easy. So it's giving it a hard time. But I think overall it's just still bearish.
When you look at it on the 1 hour itself, yeah, it's just a lot of high resistance liquidity due to the slowly chopping down.
Yep.
That's what ICT says. When price is chopping down like that slowly over time, it makes it impossible and extremely difficult to trade above all of this chopping. So might as well continue with the flow of selling essentially.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna look for something that PM session similar to what I've been doing the past couple days, where I mark up lunch highs and lows, and then try to make a prediction. 2 days ago it was smooth. Yesterday it wasn't as smooth, although it did go down after taking lunch highs. So we'll see what happens today. But the target is 23,772. Much lower. Okay, so if y'all get that set up, I'll catch y'all later.
See you later.
Bro. Have fun.